Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the Nerdery. On this episode, we have our first ever Stormtrooper Showdown. We are unboxing and comparing the Black Series Gaming Greats GameStop exclusives, Stormtrooper Commander and Shadow Trooper. I'm stoked to add both figures to the Nerdery. Which one do you think will reign supreme? Let's find out! Shadow Stormtrooper and the Stormtrooper Commander. First thing that pops out at me is the new colors on the packaging. This is a really nice bridge to the new package design we're going to be getting here coming up in the fall. The Shadow Commander has a vibrant ice blue to match its eyes and other details, where the Stormtrooper Commander has a really deep royal blue to match the designs on its armor. And I really love this new package. It's very synergistic with the simple colors that come from the Stormtrooper armor, and it almost makes me not want to take it out of the package. But I'm definitely ripping these open. Sides of the packages carry around the color scheme, also lists the name and has the Gaming Greats logo on top. Over to the other side, you could see Shadow and Stormtrooper written in gray, and then it has their respective color schemes writing out their whole name. Front art carries around to the back, along with the ice blue and royal blue color scheme. You have your descriptions in multiple languages. Again, A+ on the box upgrade. I cannot wait to see the new ones in the fall. What do you guys think? Elkie and Cousin Larry! No, just kidding. Shadow Stormtrooper and the Stormtrooper Commander. Oh, dude, they look awesome together. The Shadow Stormtrooper helmet starts off as a really neat metallic silver on top, and then darkens as it goes down its face, really getting into a really dark gray. It has speckles all throughout it. You could see here it's silver, and then it comes and fades into that dark gray, almost black again in the back of the helmet. But what really makes it stand out are those ice blue eyes. They really pop with like the silver fading into the dark gray, and I love the ice blue accents that go with it. This is a really cool Stormtrooper helmet. Commander has a typical white Stormtrooper helmet. Love the weathering, almost looks like a blaster shot. And then it has what I really appreciate, just being one stripe on the helmet. It just makes it more visually interesting to look at, and it looks homemade, which makes it extra cool as well. It's a really nice addition on a traditional white Stormtrooper helmet. Looking at the helmets side by side, I like them both, but the clear winner is absolutely the Shadow Stormtrooper. The fade from silver to dark gray with the translucent blue eyes. I'm sorry, Commander, you just didn't have a chance on this one. The torso is weathered. It has a really nice blue Y that goes through there. Again, it looks homemade. I really like all the dirt and weathering on the belt as well. It's a nice mod to a traditional white Stormtrooper torso. The Shadow Trooper armor has a dark gray metallic chest plate. The midriff is a translucent ice blue section. When you contrast the dark metallic gray with the translucent ice blue, it just draws your eye in. It is really one of the coolest Stormtrooper variants I've seen. Here you just have a rubber belt that matches the rest of the torso. Stormtrooper Commander looks really cool, but this really was not a fair fight. You cannot compete against that metallic gray and translucent ice blue. Shadow Trooper for the win. Shoulder pads are black with ice blue accent going around them. There are speckles in that black paint. I will not call them sparkles, it's a Stormtrooper. Downside to this shoulder pad is it's very restrictive of any backwards move. Stormtrooper shoulder pads are painted blue, has some weathering on there. I do appreciate how the left and the right do not match each other. These shoulder pads have some restriction of movement, but it's not as bad as the Shadow Stormtrooper. Alright, looking at these shoulder pads head to head, I think that they both are additive to the figure. They bring out the accent colors, and they're well thought out. Both are restrictive, and I don't think either one wins here. I think it's a tie. What do you guys think? Stormtrooper Commander has white arms with blue accent stripes going down with weathering, and then you can still see they're homemade. A real nice touch to this is these are raised right here, and then they painted the blue stripe on top. I think it's visually interesting, and it adds depth to the character, especially when they're amongst maybe 40 others in a collection. Shadow Trooper's arms are translucent ice blue, and then when you turn around to the underside of the arm, it fades back into that dark metallic gray. You can see that there's blue pins here. That would be my only wish here, is maybe somehow that this was that dark metallic gray on this side. It goes with the whole tone of the figure, which is really competing between that dark metallic gray and the translucent ice blue. It looks like the arms are almost glowing. Love it. Stormtrooper Commander has really cool detail on the arms, but again, man, it's just not a fair fight. You cannot compare with that translucent ice blue on the Stormtrooper armor. The win goes to the Shadow Trooper. The back is painted black with speckles in it, and then you could see the blue with the lower back. Looks really good together with the black speckled shoulder pads and the ice blue accents. Nicely done. Back of the Stormtrooper Commander has a similar painted Y to its torso. However, there are differences, and I really like again that it appears homemade in nature and weathered. I like them both a lot, neither are an afterthought. I just have to give the Stormtrooper Commander the win on this one. The fact that it mirrors the torso but is painted differently and weathered, I think it's more additive than just having the plain, dark gray black with a translucent blue as you do on the Shadow Trooper. Both are great, but I gotta give the win to the Stormtrooper Commander in this one. What do you guys think? Shadow Trooper has the dark gray metallic legs, and then it fades into the translucent ice blue. A little bit more of it on the right leg than on the left. It starts coming in above the knee on the right, and then it really starts only coming in on the calf on the left side. I like that it's different though. It makes it more visually interesting and looks as if it's flowing through the legs of the figure. The feet are the dark metallic gray with speckles. It grounds the translucent blue as that fades from the ankle right into the foot.
This solo blue stripe running down the right leg with the 2 white slashes. It's very distinctive and will draw the eye to the figure in a display.
Looking at these together, I like them both so much, it's a tie. I really can't pick or distinguish between the two of them. They're both additive to the figures. They both are visually interesting. Bonus round. They both have the same holster and gun. However, the metallic gray paint job wins on this one. Each Stormtrooper comes with the same blaster and has a silver accent. They also come with the same rifle that we've seen before. For the $24.99 premium that GameStop charges for these game figures, I'd love to see a little more thought put into the accessories, especially the Shadow Trooper. This should be painted in that dark metallic gray and have the translucent blue on it. What do you guys think? I felt that the helmet, torso, and arms were superior on the Shadow Trooper, whereas I thought the shoulders and the back went to the Stormtrooper Commander. Their legs were a tie. 3.5 points for the Shadow Trooper and 2.5 points for the Stormtrooper Commander. I love having them both, and if I just had to pick one, I would easily go with the Shadow Trooper. The Stormtrooper Commander is a really cool variant. I love the weathered paint. I love the mud and other detail on it. It's going to pop and look really neat in my Imperial Army, but it just can't compete with the Shadow Trooper. The silver on the helmet fading into dark gray, the ice blue eyes, the translucent ice blue throughout the suit. I think it's my new favorite member of my Imperial Army. What do you guys think? Out of the two of them, which one would you pick? Let me know in the comments.
Thanks again for watching and sharing the joy these figures provided. Would love to know which one was your favorite. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell to join the noble quest of building this action figure collection. See you real soon.